Hello, today we have another interview from a special guest who immigrated from Ireland to the United States of America. We will be asking him some questions about what was it like and what was different and other questions similar to those. First, shall welcome him to the show. Come on in, Michael.
Hi Alex, how are you doing today? I'm really happy to be here.
We're happy for you to be here too, Michael. And the first question is, why did you immigrate here?
I immigrated here because I was looking for a better place to live, and at the time I was looking for a new job.
A lot of people who immigrated were looking for a job then too. The next question, did you serve in any armed forces in America?
Yes, I did. In fact, in 1965 I was sent to Germany to fight.
A lot of people served in the army. On to the next question. What did you eat here and that was different when you ate in Ireland?
Well, food was a ton different than in Ireland than I would eat here. All I would eat there is potatoes, corned beef, Irish sausage, but here it's all different.
Well, a lot of people think food in America is different than in other countries. On to the next question. What changes did you see in the land that was different from Ireland?
The land was not really different, but the grass was darker and there was much more mountains. And in Ireland, the land was very bumpy and peaceful. And here it's so busy and crowded.
Well, you got that right. Next question. Where did you enter from in the United States?
I came to New York, then moved to Chicago. 2 years later, I was drafted into the Army.
That's interesting. Next question. What was your favorite thing to do in Ireland?
I like to look at the shore and sit there and relax.
I wish I could do that, but I have this work. No offense. Next question. What part of Chicago did you live in first?
I lived down in South Calumet City.
That's very interesting. On to the next question. Did you remember the Beatles when you moved to America?
Oh yeah, that was my favorite band when I moved here.
Well, the Beatles were one of the most famous bands. Next question. What was your favorite sport or activity?
Oh, I like to watch soccer, but I like to play golf.
Those two sports are big in all countries. Next question. What transportation did you use to get here?
I took a plane here for my first time.
I didn't even know they had planes then, so that was an interesting fact for me. Next question to wrap it up. I want your opinion about if you like this country or the other country more.
Actually, I kind of like Ireland a little bit more because it's more peaceful and that's where I was born. But in the United States, there's a bunch more space.
Well, that was to wrap it up, folks. See you next time at Jacob's Immigration Interviews.
Welcome to Seamus Immigration Talks. Today we will be interviewing a special guest. Come on out.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
I'm happy for you to be here too. I'll ask you some questions.
Let's get started.
Okay. Your first question is, what is your name and how old were you when you immigrated here?
My name is Sneža Senic and I was 34 years old.
That is a nice name. The next question is, what country did you immigrate from?
I immigrated from Serbia.
That is really cool. What year did you immigrate to this country?
I came here in 2004.
Okay, why did you immigrate here?
I immigrated here to live with my spouse.
That's a good thing. Where did you enter in the United States?
I entered in Chicago, Illinois.
That is a busy place. What city did you live in when you entered the United States?
I entered the United States. I went to Park Ridge to live.
That is a nice place. What was your first job?
My first job was a park district counselor.
Sounds like fun. Do you have any stories that are interesting?
Yes, my story is that I met many interesting people from different countries when I went to school to learn English. A lot of them wore the same clothes that they brought to America. Some of the women had very colorful dresses.
That is a very interesting story. How many people live in Serbia?
7 million people live in Serbia.
What is the capital of Serbia?
Capital of Serbia is Belgrade.
That is a big place. How many square miles are there in Serbia?
There are 34,000 square miles in Serbia.
What religion is Serbians?
The religion of Serbians is Serbian Orthodox.
Who is the most famous Serbian? Who is one of the most famous Serbians?
Nikola Tesla was one of the most famous Serbians who used magnetism and electricity for his inventions.
Was Serbia part of another country?
Yes, Serbia was once part of Yugoslavia.
What was your favorite sport in Serbia and here?
My favorite sport in Serbia was gymnastics, and in the United States, I like hockey.
Those are good sports.
Thank you. It was a pleasure to be here. Bye.
Bye, and see you again on Seamus's Immigration Talks.